Alright, as you can see, this is already got the manual open. This isn't my first time doing this. But it's annoying because I managed to get all the way to the end. I get all the way to the end, and in fact I had the browser I just read it from. So this is actually my second attempt, and because I am going to use the embellished manual for this one. Sorry if that seems bad, but so these unfair forgotten ciphers. You might remember previous episodes quite early on. We did an unfair cipher, then we had unfair's revenge and unfair's cruel revenge. This is like the final boss of those. I have a vague idea of how everything works now, so I might be going through this slightly quicker than my previous attempt. Sorry if you can't follow along, and if I get it, I just kind of want to get it at this point. I have some stuff from last time that I can use. Okay. So we need to note down all of this. UCFN, CJC, GDJ, CHC, EJC. I'm going to just say now, in these videos, if you can hear someone in the background, I'm sorry. EFC, FNC, JGCDJ, CHC, EJC, LC, EH, CCN, HCH, CFJ, This is the part I'm kind of scared about, even after one attempt, is mistyping part of this. CCN, HCH, CFJ, CDF, CNDN, CNJ, DDDFCD, FCFC, yeah. Similar to previous episode, I can understand that this might go off the screen for you when I place everything, and I can only apologise for myself for that. I'm double checking those because sometimes they look like O's. The font like warps weirdly, so and then if I replace, E becomes 01. Wait, was it the only E in? No, there was a few E's in there. I think I saw a few F's in there. C, 0, N, 1, H, D in there. I've got G in there. Got L in there. And that's everything, I think. Yeah. Okay. Now we have this. We split these up whenever we see one of these unique strings, and add a 0 to the first one, 1 to the second one. One, two, three, four, five, six. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that still makes sense. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. That makes sense still. And we're going to get the numbers from this. 0. That's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 3. 2. 1. 0. 7. 0. 6. 2. 5. 0. 8. Get 9 numbers from this. Yeah, 9 pairs of numbers. Could we need 3 more? 2. 1. 1. 7. 1, 4. Then we carry on making the tree as normal. Take these numbers, put them here. 21, 7, 6, 25, 8, 21. Good sign for the numbers because these are all within alphabetic positions. Now we're doing everything this. Still annoyed about that previous attempt. Stop highlighting everything. That's the only one it works with. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So we need to do 4 more. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So 1 more. I haven't made the key yet. That's all. That's all missing. You must be underneath something. Wound germ, reverb, filthy, jackpot, flexible, squeezed. Fun fact, I had squeeze on the previous one as well. Because it's just an easy word to get a Q and a Z in there. So if you let's do one more duplicate letter. There. Then we take this here. Let's do quite a long string there. So I'm a little worried. So we'll fill these taking text somehow. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there we go. That's well, we seem to have one more than we had actual position to put them in. A J. Like that. Then V, A, C, A, N, C, Y, vacancy. The rest should end up being just a bunch of Evans at the end. So yeah, okay. So we're vacancy, which is used in our string here. We go back to the first page. It does not have much like D, so the FA is going to go before keyword. B, A, I can get rid of those as well. And this I'm going to nick this. I tried to construct the actual squares. Didn't particularly work, so but when I did the second, when I actually got it, I was using this. So let's go to page 4. Is it just red, green, and blue? Okay, blue, red, and forest. The colours are BRG. That goes like this. And then in RGB order, red, green, and blue are just zeros. And then forest is the darker version, so that's X ordered black. That's minus. Meaning that 0 minus 0 is not used. Then we're going to take our word. And we have to rearrange first. And then 0 minus 0 in this is not used. Then E is 5 plus. S is plus 0, 0. H plus minus minus. Z is plus 0 plus. 0 plus minus. Then we have to take components. That is, first of all we need to figure out what order the screen are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it was shifted to the right by 10, which would be, well, shifting to the right by 3 would be the same. So this is shifted to the right by 1. Yeah, shifted to the right by 1, so we have to shift RGB to the left by 1. So this is the order that the screen, this thing's on the screen now. Oh, we only have one symbol for the other screen. I mean, that's going to be applied to everything. Sorry about the laughter you can hear in the background sometimes. Minus, plus, plus, 0 plus 0, minus, 0, minus, and just write down the components of each one, plus 0, minus, minus, plus, minus. Okay. Then we have GBR, so the R components are going to be the bottom ones. So BL, swapping the rows and the columns. green is also swapping the rows and the columns. Then the last one is slightly more. It's swapping the rows and the columns. Then flipping the individual columns. And then inverting everything. So this gives us our hopefully gives us our or positions rather. Well, not the positions quite yet. 0 plus, plus 0 0, plus 0 plus, plus minus minus. Then we have to get the colours that are on this page. Interesting colours on this one. And find what they translate to from here. So pink is plus 0 plus. Maya, did that say? Yeah. Maya is 0 0 plus. So just green. Green and then blue. So green is minus 0, minus plus minus. Then blue is minus minus plus. Then we have violet, plum. I do want to say violet. It's a very short name on this one. Plum is 0 minus 0 minus 0. 0 minus 0, yeah. And then cyan, yeah. Cyan is minus plus plus. And then the empty set symbol is this one. If they're the same as 0, so when you go plus, you go plus, because plus minus is plus, same as 0, otherwise minus. The plus minus is plus, minus 0, minus. I immediately forgot what the rule was. 0 plus 0 minus plus 0 minus plus 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 minus minus 0 minus 0 plus 0 plus 0 minus 0 plus plus minus. Go black and then a white at the end there. If we've got this right, of course. This will translate to plus minus 0 plus minus 0 minus plus minus 0 plus plus minus minus plus minus minus plus plus. I think I've done that right. Now this is where we can use this stuff. So we're going to start with this. It's basically we need to do this. This is the determinant. We need to multiply this by a number such that mod 26 equal to 1. You'll be able to see my previous attempt here. Again, it would help if you put in the actual values needed. $17. So then we have to increase this until we get 1. $23. Y is 23. Then this is what this is. So this, I guess all of these we then have to multiply by 23. I didn't have that beforehand because I had a really nice case on the first one where I got 1 as the number. And then should look at this. Let's do all this. Mod 26. And hopefully we haven't messed up. We can then take what we have got previously and do some multiplication. Should get a value that we need. Eight plus 5 because we use A, B, and C again in this case now. Eight, 3, 3, 4, 1, 0, 23. A equals 9, B equals 7, C equals, this makes sense, POT does seem to make sense, POT does seem like the start of a word, then 8 to 25, a potato. Thank goodness I actually got the word this time, and maybe a fraction of the time it took me last time. But I did cheat a little bit by having this prepared, but I spent 2 hours on my first attempt. It got me to slack. Anyway, submitting the word. Press L into submission. 4 buttons between the inner Outer center will now turn different shades of grey. Outer center will press any point to exit submission. For all other presses, including the display, any press of those ones will look at the submission. But not pressing the correct time with a strike, so I might get a strike here, but it still unlocks anyway. Basically, this is the point where we see if I get a strike or not. So, start with the last digit of the serial number. 4. And add the module ID to it. That was 2, I think. Yeah. Add the module ID to it. Add the number of letters that comes before N, including N, no gun indicators. That's none. Add the number of letters that come before N. In all the other indicators, we don't have any. To the current value, if on line 2 of page 1, strike counter has strikes added to the number. I'm going to go back again. Yes. Add the number of letters as before N, excluding N, in all the list indicators. 2. That's C and L. Was appended, right? Yeah. Subtract 3 times the amount of, what is the word, Fahrenheit name. This one does also have Fahrenheit name, so that counts. So subtract 3 times the amount, so 3 times 1 is 5. Add 3, which will result by 10. And the last feature of the content time the module will not strike on unlocking. So last second digit of the content time is that digit the module will not strike on unlocking. So this is moment of truth basically. Okay. So we didn't strike on that. So basically left up or right, we must be the input 0 by 0 plus into the right screen, which is inputted visualizing the display on the top screen. So then we have Thank God that's done. Okay. So I do not have the energy to do anything other than that. And then one of those ones that is basically so long that it gets its own episode. We'll see if the same thing happens with Torture. Although it's coming after a bunch of other stuff, so probably be. Basically, we'll see. But UFC's done now. It's actually pretty interesting mod. It is basically reminiscent of a bunch of other mods. But next time we'll be looking at Base Off, Recursive Password, and so on. Going down to Torture. Torture, I have looked at how it works. I have to figure out how it definitely works before I do that. But other than that, we've got Unfair Film Service done in about as much time as I wanted it to take. Not the 2 hours it took to fail it last time. And to be fair, I like the word, and I ended up getting got the word potato. So, I guess next time we'll be looking at these, hopefully. Till then, I'll see you then.